All right, Coach. Friday night, played Tuscola 1-0. And get your first win as head coach. Just tell us about Friday night.
Well, Friday night we came out and we played great defensively. We the first half we really got pressure to their quarterback. That's a total different style than what we're used to seeing and what we see through our conference, but we will see it in the playoffs, so it's good to get that experience. But our D line and our secondary linebackers, they played lights out. They kept pressure on the quarterback. Offensively, we came out and we just tried to kind of push our way through, just bullied them. It was kind of trying to play keep away, but we started getting chunks of yards off of sweep and powers and stuff like that, and was able to get up 14-0 going up to the half. Come back out of the half, they made some adjustments to the offense we were in, the sets and the formations, and our kids had gotten really tired. Start the second half, we say we got to get in better condition, which we do. But you look at a game like this coming Friday, and it's going to be a total different type of conditioning because our kids were running sprints backs with receivers running verticals. Our D-backs were. Our line was just pinning their ears back trying to get pressure. But we do have to get in better condition. But, I was very pleased with the effort. We end up 28-7, I think. Defense had a pick six. Rylan Waldrop did make it 21-7, and then we got a good drive going. Right after that, Luke Lovin carried it several times for us there with some design quarterback runs and speed options, stuff like that. Kind of sealed the deal and put us up 28-7. I think they scored with 3 seconds left to make it 28-14. But very proud of our kids. The effort, these kids really like each other. They are getting really close as a team, and that's something that we are very pleased to see. But it's a good win. It's fun.
Yeah, you have to be very proud of your defense. You mentioned this is a team, a style of play they're not used to seeing. We're used to the ground and pound in the Smoky Mountain Conference, but your D-backs, they saw nearly 50 passes hit the air Friday night.
We had 3 picks, 1 pick six. Cameron Allison had a pick, and Luke Lovin had a pick. We're really proud of our defense, and our defense had to learn more this week than they'll have to learn all year. Because, you got quads, you got 4x1 sets, 3x2, stuff like that. Usually that's stuff that we're adding as we're going in the playoffs, getting ready for that stuff. But you had to put it in week one. We had some kids, you always have those kids that have to step in that may think they don't or not going to. Had several kids that have to step in and do that. At one point in time, we were rushing a D-back at defensive end. Because we were just, we were gassed and busted, and I'm not sure that wasn't a great idea because they were able to get some quicker pressure for us. So, it was good.
And offensively, you're able to put points on the board with Isaac and Kazak back there, and Luke. You mentioned him; he did well, but you also had some younger guys kind of emerge and carry the ball for you well.
We did. Cam had a good night. Rushing the ball, he's going to be dynamic for us. He's a playmaker. He's a guy that we feel like can just take it any time to the house. Kazak ran the ball great first couple drives. He had a little ankle injury there, just tweaked his ankle a little bit. He's fine. But, then he started cramping too. So Isaac Collins never come off the field. That kid, whatever he's done to get himself in shape outside of practice as well, I think he's running a lot extra. But he played every snap on offense and defense until we pulled the starters on defense. So very, very proud of him. Elijah Kirkland stepped in, and him beating Gibby played huge on defense for us. Elijah had to go in and play some defense for Kazak and Benton. He's all over the field. He's a player. Lots of tackles.
All right, this Friday night you're back at home. You've got Franklin. What do you guys expect to see out of the Panthers? This is a team that likes to play the Smoky Mountain Conference early. Smoky Mountain Conference didn't fare too well against Franklin last year, but it looks like they've got a little bit different team this year, and obviously you guys do too.
Yeah, Franklin's well coached. They got a great staff over there. They got some really good kids. They're going to come out and offset eye, and they're going to run it at you. They're going to hit the fullback in the flats. They're going to go 2x2 spread. They're going to do what they do. And so, it should be a fun game at the Big Oaks. Their defense is sound, but we feel like it's a game that we can compete in and just have a good night at the Big Oaks. We hope.
You had a good crowd Friday night, but I think you want a little. You wanted to say you want a little bit more out of them this Friday night.
Yeah, let's get there and be loud. The energy, these kids feed off crowd energy a lot. Hey, why do you go to a football game? Get loud. So we love our community, love our crowd. So see you at the Big Oaks.
All right, Coach. Go Knights.
Go Knights.